Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is storming outside right now, and I do mean storming. So sometimes when it's raining and a little bit calmer outside, it's the perfect time to do some creating with some crafts. So I took a little shopping trip today. And on my shopping trip, I went to Dollar Tree and I found this cup. Isn't it pretty? I thought this was so cute. And the top twist off and it's kind of see-through. It is plastic. It is a plastic cup. But I thought this was a really cute cup to do some crafting with. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what I want to attempt to do with this cup. We're going to see how it turns out. So for this project, I have my Dollar Tree cup. I have 2026. I cut this out with my Cricut Joy. I have my little tool for my rhinestones, to put on my rhinestones, which I'm going to do. I got some liquid adhesive glue, my tray for my rhinestones, got my rhinestones, my transfer tape, and my Cricut tool that I use. So this cup I got from Dollar Tree, it was $1.50. I didn't see any other colors, but I thought this pink was really cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is this adhesive I also got from Dollar Tree. I usually would use this glue, which is a B7000. It usually has a more stronger hold, but I let my tube sit a little bit too long and my glue dried up. So I couldn't use this for this project today, but this is what I would normally use for an adhesive. So this is going to be my first time using this to see how it will dry with the rhinestones. We'll see how it works. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2026 that I cut out with my Cricut, and I'm going to put my transfer tape on here. Since it's close to a lot of children graduating, I thought this would be a cute project if you wanted to, if you're giving your child a graduation party. I thought this would be a cute project for some decorative decor on the table. Now that I've used my scraper to adhere my 2026 to my transfer tape, I should be able to peel it off. Sometimes you have to rub these really, really good for them to stick, and peel it off slow. And sometimes if you do it at an angle, that kind of helps the stickers to come off. Now this is semi-permanent vinyl. And I normally would have used the permanent vinyl, but since I'm going to be just using this as basically a stencil to put my gems on, I just used the semi-permanent vinyl for this project. So now, once I've got my year, I'm going to place it where I want it on my cup, which right there is about good. And I'm just going to rub it to adhere it to the cup. Now this could be a little bit of a task because the cup is not flat. So see how I got a little bit of bubble on my 6 right there. That's okay. I'm going to take my grab my Cricut tool, and I'm just going to straighten it out a little bit. Just to get that little bubble out of there. There we go. And to help avoid that, I might have made my image a little bit too big. The images tend to stick better to round surfaces when you make them a little bit smaller. So this might have been just a little bit too big. That's okay. We're going to work it out. All right, that looks pretty good, y'all. So now I got my template for my rhinestones. Now, if you wanted to just leave it like this, you can leave it like this. If you don't have a Cricut to cut out an image, you can also do this with stickers. Find you some numbered stickers and use those. But I wanted to be a little bit fancy today. So I'm going to put some rhinestones on it. So now I think I want a darker color, something you'll be able to see a little bit more against the pink. So I think I want to use blue. I think I'll use a darker color. Or maybe I'll use the blue. I think the blue and the pink will be cute. Pour some of my rhinestones out. I do have some other different sizes, but I think these smaller ones will be a good size. And this glue, y'all, it is a little bit runny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on this paper plate. And then I'm going to dab them in the glue as I go along. Shake it up a little bit. And pour a little bit in the plate. And my glue is stuck. It doesn't want to come out. I don't know how you can have the lids on these sometimes. Look at that. And the glue still dries in there. There's that piece stuck in there. So I'm going to put a little dab on there. Set that to the side. Then I'm going to take my little diamond tool. and start putting my rhinestones on. Dip a little bit of glue. Oh, it doesn't want to stick on there. It's sticking to the paper, y'all. This might gonna be a little bit more work than I thought. But we're gonna see how it come out. So I got one. Put another one on there. This would have been so much easier if I had my other glue, because it's sticking right in the glue. And this is way too watery for me to put it on the actual cup. Now this glue, it does dry clear. So I got two on there. I'll keep going. I'm trying to tap it as lightly as I can. All right. I'm going to keep on going, and I'll let you guys see the finished product when it's done. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So I had to kind of regroup a little bit. It just was not working with me dipping the gems in the glue and putting them on there. They kept sticking to the plate, and they weren't adhering good to the cup. So what I decided to do is I found a small paintbrush, and I painted the glue right on to the image. And then I found out that it was easier to place my gems on that way. They went on easier. I can get it done a little bit quicker. So sometimes you just have to go back to the drawing board and see what works best. I'm going to straighten these up a little bit. Line them up how I want them. And that's it. So now I have my 2026 blinged out Dollar Tree cup. And soon as this glue dries, the glue will dry clear. I do like the hold on the other glue, so I'll see after this dries how well it holds the gem. But I thought that was a really cute project. So if you're looking for some decorative cups for a graduation party, you might can even start working on these for the end of the year. the end of 2026, or you can get some, put 2027 on them. You'll have them for New Year's Eve. So that's it. So that's it, y'all. That's how it turned out. I thought it came out pretty darn cute. So if you like this project, you should give it a try. These are only $1.50 at Dollar Tree. I got the gems from, I think I ordered these from Amazon. It came as a set with the little tool to put them on and the variety of gems. So if you guys like this project, give it a try. Until next time, keep creating. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.